Hello, Anidorks. I've tried to take this like 8 times, so this is my official last take. There's no redos, so we're just gonna do it. This episode you're about to hear was recorded back in May, and it was from when we finished the Dinosaur Megamorphs book. And then the second half of it is a recording from later tonight. At the end of July here, we're going to read an email that we got back in July from a fan, and that's cool. We just finished Torque Bazier Chronicles. Oh, but you know that. Oh, maybe you don't know that. I don't know. Maybe you think we're still going. Maybe you think we're never going to finish. Well, I wish I hadn't said any of that because now it's like stuck in here forever and I'm not allowed to go back and re-record this. So without any further ado, here's 2 things from 2 different times.
These may be kids' books, but we discuss dark themes and mature content. There may also be some explicit language. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello,
Anidorks.
Anidorks. There we go. We all did it that time. I'm sure that'll come across totally clear.
Yeah,
it's not going to be confusing at all.
We'll leave an editing instruction here for myself. Those are each supposed to happen in series, despite having recorded them all at once.
Right, of course.
Remember doing our best wolf howl based on what it said
back in book 3?
Yeah.
Was that book 3? Oh, man, we were so young
Truck
then.
Ship. That was
it's book 3.
Right? Yeah.
They get the wolf morphs.
It's book 3.
And they almost can't morph back. They have that horrifying, and Tobias is just watching it all as they're, screaming, and it's...
We've come so far. We've come so far.
They're so much better at planning now. In Megamorphs 2, we really saw that.
That's true.
Well, in their defense, and I'll take up their defense for one rare time, they had no idea they were going back in time.
No, they didn't. But, I think Eddie's talking more about, we'll just go steal the nuke.
And then
how
nuke
hard
ourselves.
could it be?
You're right about that.
Were we robbed of them having to nuke themselves? I think that could have been really funny.
If Axe had actually been able to use the Mercora's computer to, calculate, he's like, I remember enough about Sario Rips that I think I could reverse engineer the math to calculate what we need to do. So I think it would have been a lot of boring math.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's funny because you read nuked, but I originally read cuked, which is bizarre because those letters aren't even particularly alike. But now I'm imagining a tiny cucumber version, with toothpicks for arms and little clothes on them.
Oh, they all get turned into... It's like...
Pickle Rick.
Pickle
exactly.
Rick.
I forgot about
I was
Pickle
going to
Rick.
say... I wish I could forget about Pickle Rick. I was going to say, I think... Possibly, we all may have had to do, but maybe I'm crazy. We may have all had to do a diorama of a scene with characters made entirely out of gourds.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 3rd, 4th grade.
Something like that,
And then we had to do it with corn as well.
Oh, you had to do it with corn? I just remember
USA.
gourds. It was like a fall showcase.
And you did Al Gourd as well.
That's
and
great.
I think,
I did some sort of I think I made a witch. I think I did some sort of witch scene. I don't know. I cried a lot, and Yaya helped me sew little clothes for the gourds.
Nice.
It was,
Nice. Yaya was good at that.
She was.
Still is.
Probably.
Point is, what do we want to get up to? It's not like we have a podcast right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
What level would you say the mailbag is at? Is it bursting?
It is not bursting.
Oh, no.
What's the
I
step
think
below
that's
bursting?
possible. I think that's possibly, though, a nice feature, if you will, of us having more constant contact with all of our
That's
favorite
true.
fans
In the Discord.
in our Patreon Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're underwhelmed by this public discourse, you can come join our private discourse.
Not to say that the fans who are not in the Discord are not our favorites. They're just not yet our favorites because they haven't yet subscribed. Right?
Any
I
fan
suppose that's
could be our favorite.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's true. Ones we don't even know about could be our favorites.
Yeah, it's
That's 100% true.
there's so many books left. There's so many fans left.
Mm-hmm. And when we ditched this to start our MASH watch through podcast,
Why MASH?
I don't know where that came from. I don't know. Brains don't work anymore. I worked a little late today. I was working up until I signed up for this.
You do have an impressive sitcom knowledge. Is MASH really the one you would go with for?
I would watch MASH.
I mean, I would watch MASH. MASH is good.
I would do Cheers. You want to do Cheers?
Oh, I'd love to do Cheers.
Yeah, we could do Cheers.
Does Anidorks still work as a title for that one? Anidorks a Cheers podcast?
Yeah, of course.
It does. Yeah.
Norms.
Why wouldn't it? What do you think?
Normidorks.
Why do you think we're Normidorks? Oh man, that's so good.
I love a
Normidorks.
Desdemona who fights back.
Maybe there's like a heteronormativity joke that we can make. I think there's,
Whoa! I
think that's where norm comes from in that word, right?
Yeah,
that's what norm is short for.
It would sound like an impressively straight podcast.
That's true.
At that point. It would be like, wow, they pivoted.
Yeah.
All of our things are about how straight Cheers is and
Cheers
how awesome that is.
Pretty straight.
It's pretty.
Is it? I've never
It's
seen
pretty
it.
straight.
It's incredibly straight. It's about as straight as it comes. It's yeah. I can't think of a queer-coded character that off the top of my head.
I mean,
Woody?
I feel like Harry from Night Court, but like I never watched Night Court.
He's just
a
that one
magician.
episode.
Yeah.
But he also is just a magician.
Yeah, and magicians are queer-coded.
Oh, is that true?
No, but that's how I feel.
Witches
I
are.
feel like
Misdirection, you know what I mean? Like, look over there while I kiss this guy. Like,
there you go. While I kiss this guy.
Do you know how drag led to like watching a drag show led to Judith Butler writing gender as a social construct? Maybe there's some like straightness equivalent with Cheers instead of drag, like
did Cheers turn a generation of kids straight?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Tune in to find out.
And convince you that a will they, won't they relationship is sustainable?
It's not.
It's not.
She ends up joining a nunnery.
It's true.
Spoiler alert.
Cheers at least.
I haven't watched yet.
They took a strong stance on that. They were like, this seems like it'll work great. It doesn't.
Yeah. Anyway, but nobody came here to talk about Cheers except for me tonight.
Yeah.
So why don't we get to our mailbag? It's a little light in the loafers. Wait.
Oh, so like
what does that
2?
mean?
3?
Light and loafers means queer.
That does mean queer, doesn't it?
Yeah,
oh my God.
It is a little light in the loafers. Wait, is that really? I've never heard that before.
That is totally what that
Yeah.
means, and I don't think I've said it in
I
my
thought
life.
I brought it up because I may have brought it up because it was in the Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice movie. They had the guy who's obsessed with the admiration of this one noblewoman and is always talking about it, and he tries to marry Elizabeth. He's like, well, the dame such and such did praise me for being light in my loafers when he talks about going for a dance or something. And I was like, oh my God, I never noticed that this character might be queer-coded until this exact moment.
All right, let me try saying, I just as an experiment, let me see if I can say something that's not accidentally gay.
Okay.
Because, we all love movies here. We all love The Wizard of Oz. We're all friends of Dorothy.
Right,
here.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, let's see if we can get to this mailbag in a.
And we're all Guillermo del Toro fans here. We all want to fuck the fish man. That's what that movie's called, right?
Yes.
That is what that was called. That is what that was called. God, I loved his movie.
I think it was the full title was "Raise Your Hand If You'd Like to Fuck the Fishman."
I heard a story that he just carried around
people's
a
arms
picture.
kept getting tired in the movie theater.
I heard a rumor that he just carried around a picture of the fish man's ass in his pocket, like a printed out picture.
That's amazing. That was his elevator pitch when he was pitching the movie.
He's making a Frankenstein. They're doing the trailer is supposedly going to be released this Saturday. So keep your eyes out for some good looking
in
butts.
anticipation of Survivor 50, of course.
Of course.
I love how you orient all your major life events in the context of Survivor now. It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Survivor 50. I'm not going to lie. I was saying to Eddie earlier that I feel bad that I feel like everybody's gonna be watching 49 like, yeah, this is fine, but come on, we want to see 50.
Yeah.
You should start telling any of our friends who are having kids, it's like, ooh, now's not a good time because they're gonna be coming up to Survivor age right around the
Oh my God, it's
episode.
just like telling gymnast parents who who want their kids to do well.
You have to get it in cycle with the Olympics.
Exactly.
That's right.
Now that with the Summer Olympics, because if she's 19 at her first Olympics, she's done, dude. She's cooked.
Done so.
What do you think the first thing and the second thing you would do if you acquired Jeff Probst as a morph? What do you think you would?
Oh, I know. I kind of know.
Oh?
I kind of know.
Okay. First and second thing.
Well, maybe I have this fantasy about riding up to a beach on a boat and everyone getting really excited. I think maybe I've misunderstood what Jeff Probst's role on the show actually represents, because it only works on Survivor.
Okay, so that's first thing. Second thing is you going back to the office and saying, "Put Chris Baldy's name forward for."
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. Put
So
that
you would turn the boat around immediately.
On the show. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You
Give them
put your
3
name in the
shots in the
goblet of fire.
Wait, it's like I keep drawing like not safe for shots in the dark, and he's just like, give me a second. Oh, it keeps pulling up papers and just crosses out not. It's like safe. Like, or like does it so that he's covering not with his hand. And it's like, and everyone's like, Jeff, can we just see behind your hand right there? And he's like, nope.
No. I think I would go to a place where people are waiting to go in like a building as it's about to open, like a restaurant. And I would say, come on in.
Come on. That's really good. I would take the time to learn magic so that I could do really, really, really petty close-up magic with the really tired people on Survivor and make them watch me do tricks as a part of the show.
My second was just going to be that I was going to go to like an archaeologist dig site and say, you gotta dig deep.
Also good. I might keep pulling out immunity idols from behind.
Or maybe like a breakfast buffet.
Yeah.
You go to a breakfast buffet and you go, I'm sorry, I'm making big eyes. I'm going, does it have...
You are making big eyes. Miranda's making big eyes.
Does it have all the fixins? Is it with all the fixins?
You know what I would do? I would become a parking meter maid. And I would as people would walk up with me and beg for me not to write a ticket, I would say, sorry for you.
Sorry for you.
I think hiding immunity idols in fun places, that could be
fun. Artists have really taken
Where
off.
Where would you put one? Can you like
Easter eggs?
Okay.
You go to a city and you just tweet somewhere here, somewhere in this city is hidden, and if you get it, like it's one of a kind. Like people have done this. There's like an artist who makes these little tiles, and he just like tweets where he was, and then people go look for like the
I like that.
And I'm like, that could be a fun scavenger hunt.
You know, I would probably just get into hiking.
You think he's really equipped for that?
I don't know.
I'd be so excited to have a morph that can do everything in one take. Because he was one take one take Probst. Like, that's why he got hired. Because they didn't want to have a lot of retakes, a lot of cuts. It's like, all he had done was make a name for himself in the industry of not fucking up his lines ever. And they were like, that's who we need for Survivor.
Yeah.
Not like when he fucked up his lines last season when he started crying.
Yeah, what was
I don't think that was fucking up that
come
lines.
on, Jeff, be professional.
He fell during a challenge, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's okay. He's getting old. I think, who do we want as a new, this isn't about Animorphs. No, this is about Animorphs. Who of the kids would you want as the new Survivor host?
Marco
Chapman.
That's not one of the kids.
That's not
Marco
a child.
is a fantastic answer.
He was a child at once, and he was a kid in one of the books.
That's true.
Oh, you mean young Hedrick.
Young Hedrick. I want a main children answer, and then I want a broader NPC answer. So I think Marco's a good choice. I think Cassie, for the emotional stability she'd bring as host.
I think it's Rachel because she's got hosting in her blood.
That's fair.
Well, what about Cassie as, now he's not as much of a character anymore, but you remember that
Cassie is Rachel?
That the doctor who would come out and he was clearly camera ready. He would come and help them when they were injured.
Yeah.
That could be Cassie. She could be great in that. They could make it.
She's a medic.
It's the veterinarian.
Yeah. And
we've got, he had
these aren't animals.
We've got Dr. So-and-so, and it was like a first name. He's like, we've got Dr. Chad working on
Joe.
yours.
It was Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe?
Okay.
He was Australian, wasn't he?
I think so.
I gotta cut you off right there.
It's time to vote.
You take exception to how little we're talking about the Animorphs right now, consider writing us an email.
That's true.
Or leaving us a 5-star
Now,
review.
granted, this will be edited
a comment
content,
on Spotify.
You don't know that. You're not in control of that, Eddie.
Oh, that's right. I never am.
It's true.
And I'm not in control of this one. This is a Chris job.
Yep. So I'll expect you both to Venmo me after the show.
Chris, we got another email in the time that we've been talking. You want to check?
I'll check. I keep refreshing, but no, it's just this one. Let's read it. It's a cute one. It's
really
do you know?
Cute. I know what's at fault here. It's Megamorphs 2. There's a lack of enthusiasm for dinosaurs.
That seems impossible. Do Zoomers hate anything fun?
Maybe.
I think we can only come to one conclusion tonight, and that's that Zoomers hate dinosaurs. They're on the record now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, send us an email if Zoomers hate dinosaurs. And that's why we get no emails next time, because Zoomers love dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But we just don't know. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got this one up? This subject line is really good. See, you just start off with a nice, cool, crisp, hey, Anna Cool Kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. Yeah. Okay. Hey, guys. Love the pod. Found you guys this year and enjoyed reliving Animorphs from your perspective. Good to know that there's consensus that piss goes with.
Yep.
And also great to see Eileen, Charisse, and Crazy Helen get their long overdue appreciation they deserve. Oh, man. That's great. Popcorn Eddie.
Anyway, I have finally finished all pod episodes just in time to catch your question of when to read the Hork-Bajir Chronicles.
Oh, man.
My answer.
So we done...
None of the options you gave.
Oh, no!
Chronologically, it takes place between Popcorn Miranda.
Books 22 and 23, so I highly recommend you hold off for now. It will be a really good cool down for you after the drama of the 20 to 22 trilogy, and it is an amazing, Popcorn Chris,
book to look forward, Popcorn Eddie.
2. Just when you think the series can't get any, Popcorn Miranda.
Better! In the meantime, Popcorn Eddie.
Looking forward to the dinosaur Popcorn Chris.
Gans, prepare your Popcorn Miranda.
Selves for some big set Popcorn Eddie.
C. News about broccoli. Thanks for the
Hell
house.
yeah.
Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Also,
this is wonderful.
Thank you for referencing Big Sexy News.
Hell yeah.
That was, oh man, back to those days we go. Man, I miss when we had all the energy in the world and thought we could do everything, and now we're just gonna do this podcast as good as we can and not do anything fun, and we never leave the house.
Yeah.
Who wants to break the bad news to Jeff?
I think you should.
You're the one who made the decision.
I think you're the one who constantly is jerking people around with this shit. I'm sorry.
I don't recall jerking anyone around.
So that's one of the Patreon no, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
That jerked me around.
That's on our, Eddie jerks you around tier.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Jeff, we are going to read Hork-Bajir Chronicles next.
It's true. I couldn't
fact,
do anything about it.
Have read it, so
I couldn't do anything about it.
All right, quit showing off, Eddie. We already know your summer book list is going to be incredible.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This is a lovely, lovely email. I'm so glad you got to binge everything. I'm so glad to hear we're getting new fans and new people listening.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
And thank you. Yeah, thanks for. It's also really cool when somebody comes through and binges it because all the little bits are still fresh for you, which is
because we
really
forget
nice
about them, you know.
Well, yeah, and we should keep them going.
We should. I got to go back and re-listen. We've been making this podcast a long time.
Yeah, it's true. A little too long.
You ever think, Chris, about refreshing that inbox?
Yeah,
let's just check one last time.
Just check one last time, because we can check. Oh my God, we have a new email. This is incredible. Oh my God, in real time. I'm forwarding it right now. And I only have to forward it to one of us.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Do you have it yet?
I'm refreshing my inbox. I don't.
All right, I feel like I started off the last one. Maybe Miranda should start this one.
Yeah, we've got the title is more like Anidorks Pog.
Wow, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, because it's our email
are awesome from the 90s.
Yeah, our email is AnidorksPod @gmail.com. And then the first
Which
line...
I can't believe I didn't say out loud when I said people should email us.
First line says, am I right? All one word. Because I am always pogging while listening to Anidorks. Popcorn Crits.
I heard a weird rumor that Zoomers hate dinosaurs. What a weird thing for them to popcorn Eddie.
To say, can't believe you guys don't get more emails. That's wild. Signed, a fan. Now, we must be live streaming to this person, I feel like. Is that a Patreon tier?
Yeah, that's actually, it could be a Patreon too. You get to sit quietly in the Zoom while we do this, and if you make a peep, we'll boot
No
your
laughing,
ass,
no laughing. I know that's still a rule we enforce, but
It's so crazy to me that came through while we were reading that other email.
Can I say the excitement that was on Chris's face when they saw the email, and I still believed it was a real
genuine
chance email.
It was that was from a fan.
Oh, it does say that, a fan.
Oh, wait, guys, hold on. We got another one. Let me forward it real quick. Hold on. Miranda, I keep typing mburb and it keeps slowing everything down.
I have that email too. As you just found out. I just said
Eddie, I think Miranda started the last one. Why don't you read this one?
Okay. Well, wait, it's still gonna come through to me. All right.
Just keep refreshing.
It's the Pony Express here, okay. Oh. All right. This isn't the first time we've been bullied this week, and this one's singling me out. So it's from, it's from AnidorksPod. Subject: Eddie is so smelly. Please remember this. A fan. I don't think it's the same fan because I believe the last fan had 2 dashes.
2 dashes, yeah, and this is a single.
That's right.
This is a single dash.
This is a single dash.
This is a different fan.
2 dash fan.
And you know what? Yeah. I think it's ringing a bell. I feel like someone I know always signs emails this way.
It would have to be somebody you know because they know how smelly you are.
Do you think maybe that's something you could get a sense of through
the Patreon? Not yet, but we are releasing a scratch and sniff sticker for where it's the logo, and on each of our pictures you can smell us. No, I'm just kidding. That's weird.
We've talked about smell-o-vision. We haven't, but they've talked about smell-o-vision. Is there smell-o-listen?
Smell-o-listen.
Smell-o-radio?
God.
But I believe that's only on, what was the tier that we said?
Eddie Jerks
Smellcast.
Eddie Jerks you.
Oh my God.
That's an even higher tier, Miranda.
Wow. I'm glad our parents don't listen to this anymore. Anyway, all right, cool. Well, great emails, guys, as always.
No, but for real, we
do not subscribe to those Patreon levels. Please do not.
We do appreciate every email we get, and we are not, we would never be mad if we didn't get emails. We appreciate every single one we get, and if we get one or a couple or 800.
Especially if they're about how Eddie smells and about how much Eddie smells.
Did we get any new Spotify comments?
We got one. I responded to it. Let me pull that up.
Classy comment.
It was classy.
Ooh,
it was
keeping it better than the YouTube.
Yeah, so
YouTube comments are notoriously unhinged.
On Sunday in the Jurassic Park with George, Megamorphs 2, Coyote said, that voice scene was a lot. Like, a lot. Good Lord. That's what they said. Yeah. And I replied, truly it was.
That's a classic comment, Chris.
That's a classic comment.
It's true. That's a classic comment. I'm just glad everybody agrees. Should we do like a poll on one of these episodes?
Was the horse scene too much? Wait, you can put a poll on Spotify? I didn't know this was a thing.
I didn't know this either, but we're doing it now. So we've got that horse scene though. And then, here we go. Okay.
Options.
I don't have to censor any of this.
Option 1, kind of a lot positive, kind of a lot
and
negative.
Hold on, let's just link them. So Mercura
no.
versus hold on, no. Versus Nesk. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do that voice scene though, and Mercura versus Nesk. Option 1, Mercura, not enough. Slash.
Well, that's not the right answer. That's not the right order. Do it the other way.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That Vor scene, though, I know, right? And then slash Mercora.
Yeah.
We're just going to see how this goes. Vor could have had more.
Yeah.
Vor, more like... had more. Oh, nope, they limited that.
You know what? I think maybe we do separate polls.
Maybe no. More Vor.
More Vor.
Slash Nesk. Add
and
option.
Then, Eddie smells.
No, how about Eddie, who told you about Vor? Something like that.
Oh, Eddie, that's better. Eddie, who told you about Vor. Oh, that's too long. We're going to have to go with Eddie smells.
No, we can do Eddie, who told Eddie about Vor.
That
says vote.
Vote. That says vote.
Who told Eddie about democracy? And then...
No.
I thought you were going to say go piss girl for some reason.
Piss girl.
Slash Nesk.
Let's see if we might get caught on profanity.
Yeah, never mind.
I like go piss girl, though. I like the moral.
We could also do more Vor and I know right with different Nesk versus Mercora options so that they have the option.
No, that's too thorough.
Okay,
That's too thorough.
Okay.
Who told Eddie about Vor?
I told Eddie about Vor.
I will say Rosray. Well, Rosray said.
I told Eddie.
Rosray said that she told you about Vor, and they also said, I can't believe we got to hear Eddie learn about Ant-Man Thanos' butthole in real time, and I'm really proud of that. I want to say
that was unbelievable. Yeah. So this will run from today. No. They're going to hear us editing it, but they're not going to get the context.
Okay.
So they're just going to see this poll, and then they'll get the story behind how this poll came together.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Right.
We'll have
Publish
to
poll.
announce
Done.
on Blue Sky and stuff that there's a new poll over on the Spotify. Context will be revealed later.
That's all of our content.
That's what we got, except that we did get a little bullied on YouTube, but that's okay. We knew that we would because it was YouTube. We know that.
It is YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty...
We're not going to read it to you because that's just giving them what they want. But also, we are going to say thank you to them because engagement is our lifeblood.
Thank you for driving
so
up engagement.
You can say mean things to us all you want. Thanks, bestie.
As long as you keep listening.
Yeah.
Keep
Commenting.
In fact, tell your friends how much you hate it. And about how
I think we've said before, because we will read any 5-star review on air, because we could, if you sent us a nasty email or a nasty comment, we could decide not to read that. But if you sent us a nasty 5-star review, we could, we've agreed that we'll read that.
We're in support of that. Yeah.
Because that still helps us. So we'll read whatever you want to say to us.
Yeah.
But
should
we
they
are
bully
appreciating
the three of us, or should they individually bully us in the...
No, Eddie, no. I'm
we bully
that.
each other.
There is no call to bully. No one is bullying anybody. There's no such thing as bullies on the internet.
Yes,
that's so
right.
True.
That's been my experience.
That's what they told me. Yeah, that's what they told me in middle school. Why are you crying? It's the internet.
Why are you crying? There are no bullies on the internet.
They're not bullying you. They're celebrating you. That's what I believe.
I don't understand. You can't just be mean to another kid at school because they said horrible things to you on the internet. I'm sorry. Yes, I can.
Chris, can we double check, make sure we haven't missed an email? Because that has happened before.
You think that there's going to be another email?
No.
Great.
I think maybe I want to check to make sure that we haven't missed one.
I don't see any. I think we read them all.
Okay.
Dear listeners,
Did
I
you
don't
somehow
know.
Go back in time and send one?
I don't know if Eddie sent one.
I did not send one. I wanted to really check to make sure we hadn't missed one.
They were a little light in the loafers, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That first one especially. Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
You mean the first new one? Are you talking about the second one or the third one? Because the first one
they were
wasn't
all pretty
today.
light in the loafers. So.
Okay, well I think we can say that about the second and third, but I don't want to cast aspersions about the first one.
Oh, I would love it if I sent an email.
I would, yeah. And someone was like, sounded a little light in the loafers. Like if you asked ChatGPT for a read on it, and it was like, it's good. It gets your point across clearly.
It is
a
little light in the loafers.
Yeah.
Oh, I have worn loafers. That's not true. I had loafers as part of my Chie cosplay.
Crocs?
Non-slip Crocs.
Are Crocs light in the loafers?
Do they wear them in
like
kitchens?
This is going to be the new. I think this is going to be the new hot dog sandwich debate. Whoa. Don't end the episode. We're going to skip ahead now to a much older and wiser Anna Cool Kids who are going to read another email.
Oh.
Shall we get right to it? Let's
just fucking do it.
Yeah, all right. And suddenly 2 months have passed.
Whoa.
And now we're recording an email that came in while we were reading Hork-Bajir Chronicles.
Yeah. It was a good book.
Yeah, all right.
This is from before that, though.
Yes.
So we gotta try to forget about it.
Well, it's from is it from before or is it from the middle?
And I have heard through the grapevine that we might have a Hork-Bajir Chronicles email coming to us, but it's not here
Oh, that's
yet.
very exciting. Exciting news.
Okay, well, that's cool. Well, Miranda, you want to start us off?
Sure, yeah. We're here because we have an new email in, new relative to some things, titled, This Podcast Fucking Rules. Love that title.
Oh, okay.
Says,
That's some harsh language.
hey, so does our podcast. It's in the disclaimer. I recorded it.
It's true.
Hey,
But
Anna
like
Cool,
with the subject, the subject line can't be a disclaimer. You just get that.
That's true,
You can have your phone open in front of like God and everybody.
who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a 5-star review.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Anna Cool Kids. New listener here. I started a couple months ago, and today I'm officially caught up. Just wanted to send y'all some love and praise. I'll try not to make this too long, I promise. Heart emoji. It's so exciting always to hear that people are like new and catching up. I love hearing that.
I really, for some reason, thought you were going to say it's so exciting to see an emoji in an email. I don't know why I thought you were going to say that. But
That's not what happened.
Yeah.
I love the banter between the three of you. This is the kind of podcast that makes me laugh out loud while sitting alone in my car or at Popcornetti.
At work. At the same time, you take what most people would consider a silly kids series and spend a lot of time analyzing and discussing every aspect of it with the respect it deserves. This is not what Kat here said, but some might say too much time analyzing.
Depending on the book.
I'm really happy you loved book 13 and did it justice. It's probably not the best book in the series, but it's my personal favorite. Tobias, Popcorn Chris,
was always the most relatable to me as a kid. He was also one of my earliest crushes and definitely is why I'm now a furry with a strong love of feathers. Thanks, Kay. Also, Hork-Bajir are rad.
So true.
I've reread this book way too many times, and yet you still managed to shed light on some new things and make me love it even more.
yeah.
Aw, that's amazing. There are some amazing books in your Popcornetti.
future, since you've been very vocal about your love for Popcorn Miranda.
Cassie, I can say for certain you're going to love book 19. Can't wait for that and the David trilogy. God, me either. But what I'm most curious about is what happens when we get to the Ghostwriters era. So far, you seem to have enjoyed every book, including the ones that are more controversial among fans. So maybe you'll find, Popcorn Chris,
things to love in them. Even the ones that are really, really bad. And boy, are there some really bad ones. Or maybe you'll just have fun shitting on them. That would be fun too. Popcorn Eddie.
Either way, I'm really looking forward to more. Keep being you, keep being awesome, and keep inserting Marco Axe fanfics into your notes. It gives me life. Love, cat, star emoji.
Wow. That's so good.
That's a wonderful email.
Can we
Thank you, Kat.
just off the top of our heads speculate on what the David trilogy might be about?
That's pretty straightforward. It's about three Davids, one as a boy, one as a middle-aged man, and one as a dying elder.
Wow.
And they're all meeting with the Andalites as representatives of people named David.
Wow.
And so they're negotiating for the survival rights of just David. They're actually selling out all of humanity just so that these Davids will survive. That's what it's about.
Side note, there was a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series where a guy had the power to mind control people, but only if they were named Steve. And so there was a whole thing where they made it so that he was like, they had him having people sign contracts for, I don't know what he was doing it for in the real show, but in this, they were all legally changing their name to Steve.
Excellent.
But
See, this is the sort of...
It's interesting that you heard that about the David trilogy, because what I had heard was that it was actually another time travel plot where they were going to spend 3 books going back in time, and actually we would find out the Animorphs had sculpted Michelangelo's David.
Yes.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
All doing equal amounts of work on it. You know, because I kind of feel like Axe did it all with his tail. I feel like
well, that's true, but you know, his arms are weak. So for some of the more detailed work, I think he got a lot of the big chunks out early. But for some of the little delicate chiseling, I'm not sure. He had that male Andalite tail blade and that clumsiness. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And Ka always does describe his arms as weak Andalite arms.
I know.
So I want to throw out a couple more. These are just things I've heard. David is the acne-covered boy.
Are you about to?
No. This sounds like
okay. Good.
No. I'm sorry, but I already started saying it, so I'm just going to keep going with my spoiler.
All right, that's fine.
That's our rule. The McDonald's employee.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
from the 70s.
Oh yeah, he just gave David energy. I think.
He kind of did. Yeah.
David.
Not sure what that means
is okay. So here's another spoiler. The child that was, so you only drive a minivan if you have children to transport. And
more than one, crucially more than one. And we've only heard about Melissa.
Yes.
And
there was no mention of any dead-eyed children in the back seat of the car. But Chapman, we haven't been introduced to this character yet, but it was implied by the minivan that he was actually transporting a child named David. Dead-eyed David. Wow. Yeah. In the back seat.
Brother.
And we don't know what relation.
We never heard about.
Yeah.
Could be a cousin. Maybe he's just had some family troubles, had to come live with them for a little while.
Because things are going so good at that household. The other thing that comes up is, you know, we got asked what we're going to do when we get to the ghostwriters. And first of all, I really just don't like the feeling that everybody is so sure that ghosts can't write books.
Yeah.
And I assume, I don't know why they would be worse. I know it's hard when K.A. Applegate is giving up control to people who have passed on, who maybe aren't on this plane.
Yeah.
But what I would really think is they probably get a little bit scarier, maybe a bit more existential, a bit more a little spookier.
Well, you know, there's that, but I think I could see how it could be somewhat inconsistent, you know, because you don't know that you're going to get the same ghost every time.
No, it's not the same ghost every night, right?
Unless, since we already know that K.A. is using time travel, could the first 25 books be by K.A. and some of these other books are written by K.A.'s ghost? Time travel ghost.
She's alive, but
but later she's dead.
She could also she could also be astral projecting
when she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, she could. Yeah, she could be astral projecting.
Yeah,
that's true.
What if we find out someday? We the Anidorks find out that we went back in time and wrote the series.
Anacool Kids.
I'm sorry, but what if she wrote the first 25 books and the next are actually written by us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they get so shitty. And then at the end, we were like, K.A., please, we tried, K.A.
And we get better every book. But
it's too late.
Yeah. These are possibilities. You know what? I personally can't wait because the idea of some of these books being shitty sounds like pretty funny. Like, I kind of want to know.
It does sound like it could be funny.
I think it's going to hurt at first, and then I think it'll get good.
Yeah.
I think once we get to a point, either that or it'll be the other way around. It'll be novel at first and then we'll grow.
Yeah, one or the other.
And we might accelerate. We don't know. We're going to figure it out when we get there. We don't know what it's like to read a ghost-written book. We don't have any
idea yet.
I've never read anything. I mean, I assume you need a Ouija board or some sort of soothsayer,
if the same number of plot points happen in it, though, will we be able to do it any faster? I don't know. Maybe. If we only need 2 minutes to talk about every chapter, yep, that sure fucking happened. Maybe.
Do you think Marco gets funnier or less funny in the Ghost Written
less
books?
funny.
Oh, I would I would say probably overall less funny, but it's going to vary a lot book to book.
Yeah. It's not the same ghost every time.
Exactly.
Right.
And he doesn't channel the same Marco.
Okay, maybe something that we'll see again when we get there. What if, sort of like a Ouija board, the ghosts are trying to tell us something about their lives through these books, but it's in the code of this fictional Animorph story. And as we read them, we can also try to figure out what they're trying to tell us.
What this ghost's dying message actually was that's hidden in this Animorph.
Oh my God, you're right. Okay, so the challenge of each book is to figure out what's keeping the ghost in this realm.
Exactly.
So we can set that ghost right free.
What's their trauma?
That's what we're doing.
That's a great idea.
See, it's like we read the book and we try and read past the text and say, what's keeping this ghost stuck in the earthly realm?
See, and I think, listener, you might be thinking, what are you going to do when you get to the ghost-written books? But I actually think that's why we're here. And that's what I'm learning from this conversation right now is...
Eddie does love a paranormal podcast.
It's true.
It's really true.
I do, yeah. I just wish I had a paranormal experience of my own.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll lock you in a basement somewhere.
Please.
We've done that. We've done that. It's like he can't seem to see the ghost. It's like he keeps saying, "Chris, knock it off," and I'm like, "I'm upstairs, dude. I'm in the PB&J."
We will promise to get back to the Marco Axe fanfics, which sort of like the David statue that we all carved. It's also something that we have equal hands in.
Yeah, of course.
No, that's all you. I wish it were me, but
I get, as a child who loved Tobias, I understand that, and I'm glad that
in this moment,
as a former child,
as a person who didn't really have a crush on Tobias because I didn't really read these books as a kid, I don't know where my love of feathers came from. So, maybe one day I'll learn. I always assumed it was the Rito from Legend of Zelda, but,
Which Zelda?
Were they in Skyward Sword? Did they look good in that one?
Should we do our review?
This one came in on June 10th. I have no idea who this is, actually. I always try and guess in my head. Subject line, how do they know? 5 stars. Listening to this podcast makes me feel insane because you really do casually mention topics and ideas that they bring up in later books all the time. I'm starting to think the Applegate rewrite theory has to be true. Reviewception.
I want it to be true so bad. I love this idea.
That's from Harmony Coy. Thank you, Harmony Coy. That's very kind.
Oh, I think it's Harmony Corinne. I think that's who that is.
Harmony Corinne.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reference everybody's dying to get.
I don't get it.
It's like Breakers. I think that kind of confirms that one of our David theories is going to come true.
Has to be.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
It does.
I mean, there's no way it would just be like some kid, right? That they get to know and then something turns out to be strange.
A chi?
Like, yeah, that sounds like the chi. You know what I mean? That sounds like that wouldn't be like that.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon. Not next book, but the book after is the start of this supposed David trilogy.
Remember, if you want to hang out and talk about Animorphs with us in between episodes, you can join our Patreon and you'll get access to our Discord.
That's
you can
correct.
hang out with all the fine people.
It's a pretty cool place.
And they are fine people.
They are. The vibes are good.
Yeah. Well, we should do something silly here at the end.
Or maybe we did something silly last time that we can...
Oh, like we should do something serious right now.
Yes, just to set up the silly moment that we do.
Okay.
Okay, so Eddie Kozik, I just slashed your tires.
Thank you.
All right, that'll do it.
Thanks for listening to Anidorks. We'll be back soon with lots more to say. Until the Andalites return, or at least until next time. See you soon!